Ciao, welcome back to my channel. We are standing in what looks like some kind of industrial park, but I assure you that there is a reason why we're here, and that is to go to this Mercato dell'Usato called Portobello Market. And it doesn't look like much from the outside, and I don't know why it's called Portobello. There's even a British flag on the sign. You are in for a treat because this place is massive and it's filled with all kinds of interesting things. So let's go. Buongiorno. Just to kind of give you an idea of the scale here. And this is just the first part. We had actually come here a few times before I even realized that there is an entirely separate warehouse next to this that is filled with furniture, which maybe we'll start there. You gotta look up too, because there's things piled really high. And the light in here is not great, so it's good that we're here in the morning when we're catching a little of the natural light coming through. So this is the other warehouse of Portobello Market, and you can see that it is just as big as the other one, if not bigger. And this is where they have all of the used furniture. Something that I'm actually looking for today is a little stool or some kind of a bench. Our cats love to sit in front of the fireplace, and we have a little ottoman just at the right height to, I guess, experience maximized warmth. So something like that I could put alongside, that more than one cat could enjoy the fireplace at the same time. This is one of those places where not many things have prices on them. Actually, I don't know if any of these. Oh no, this does. Yeah, some of these things have prices on them, but you probably need to talk to somebody. Wow, look at that, some church pews. Well, maybe you're like me and find that a little bit triggering. This is a beautiful piece. It's hard to see, but it has like a marble top, I guess for like a kitchen storage. It has these beautiful glass handles, and it's quite big. Really nice. Say if you're going to visit one of these warehouse type Mercato dell'Usato in weather like this, where I do believe it dipped down into the 30s last night, definitely layer up because it is really cold in here. My hands are freezing. Gloves might be in order because these places are huge and unheated, so if you're going to spend any time having a look, you definitely want to try to stay warm. Look at this beautiful, what appears to be a hand-painted bed frame and also matching wardrobe. It's a really big piece. It has these like, it's a headboard and end tables all in one. You can see that they're also painted, and I'm not sure if this is for a king-size bed or matrimoniale, which is kind of like queen size. The dimensions are slightly different than a queen size. Just this painting is so beautiful. As you can see, they have quite the extensive art collection here. Here's some smaller framed pieces. And then larger frames and canvases. And then I saw some even bigger ones here. It's always hard to get good video, but I just turned a corner and there's even more larger canvases on the floor, and then even some hanging up. Ooh, I just saw that there's a ladder here, but I don't think that's for us. I think that's for employees only. Yeah, if you're going to come here, you're definitely going to want to have a lot of time to really have a thorough look because there's so much to look at. I mean, it might also help to have a goal of what particular kinds of items you are looking for because things are fairly organized here. This is pretty, this sort of botanical print. It's in a very narrow place, so it's hard. But let's see, 25 euro. I can't tell. I think it might be a print because you can see like the indentation around the edge. It's really pretty. I really like this. They have a little, well, I wouldn't use this kind of a candle, but there's a place for a candle. And I'm not sure if that's for outside or indoors, but I think it's really cute. And then this vase has this like sort of ombre blue pattern with birds signed on the bottom. It's really pretty. Kind of an unusual shape. And that one's marked 25. The candle holder's 15. This is pretty too. Bassano. Some more pottery pieces. Those look Asian. Oh, some very large Botticelli Venus statues. I'm not sure. They're 45 euro each. Oh, I like these, like large, like apothecary jars. I think they're really cool. Yeah, you really just have to be looking in all directions because this place is just stacked to the brim with all kinds of things. This is cute. They have their rooster theme items together. And these, like, I don't know what you call them, like end caps, often have some artwork as well. They're not all in the same place. Smaller pottery pieces. I spotted this piece. Look at the dragon motif, and it's so intricate. There's initials there. TF, perhaps? And on the bottom, Etruria Montopoli. Lavoro a mano, made by hand. That's incredible. This vase, urn, maybe umbrella stand, it's huge. Just to give you some scale, here's my hand. But it's only 20 euro. Yeah, the prices here are really good. Here's another really, really big one. Sure. The price of this one. Oh, look at this. This ceramic piece to go, I assume at the base of a lighting fixture. It's only 30 euro. It's really, well, maybe there's a little bit of damage, but really pretty. Here we are in the land of baskets, all shapes and sizes for all your basket needs. I really don't understand why anybody would ever buy a basket in a store, because There are just so many available secondhand. I like these two white vases or pitchers. I especially like them because they have my sister's initials on them. I'm wondering if they're 20 for the pair or they might be 20 each. 20 for the pair, I might do it. We are back at Mercante in Vercelli, which was where I made my very first video back in the summertime. And we're starting off in the furniture annex, which is on the other side of the street. This wooden bench, which possibly came from a church, started at 60 euro. And it's now marked down to 30 euro. Someone please come and buy this. We don't have the room for it. It's pretty long, but it's beautiful. Let's see. Sort of square-shaped nails. Oh my gosh. How is that such a good place? These could be exactly what I'm looking for because they are a good height for kitties sitting in front of the fireplace, but also they could be great additional seating to have on hand. And they're cute. They can go with our decor. 10 euro. And this is kind of what I was looking for. They might be perfect. This is so cute. It was from Sardinia, and it's only 4 euro, but unfortunately, there is a chip in the lid. I really love the colors and the bird print. Look at this shelving. This is, I mean, it's pretty dirty. Needs a good cleaning, but I don't know, maybe you might even have to get something to fasten it, but because it's an armoire and it's pretty old. I think people were probably using it for maybe stuff in the garage, or maybe it was in a farmhouse, but I could see this being beautiful storage for linens, and it's only 100 euro. It's got that weathered, shabby chic look. Gosh, it's beautiful. Of course, there's a, from 1959. How about that? Oh, that's how you can close it from the inside. Again, somebody please come and buy this for €100. And it looks so good with those copper pots on top. This chair is a little more expensive. It's €150, but look at the legs. Just a beautiful shape. You put them aside, you have to pay across the street, and then you bring the receipt back, and then you get the piece of furniture or whatever you're buying from across the street. I'm going to have a look around this store first, and then I guess pay for it then. If you remember, this is the store, and it's the only one I've seen so far, but that doesn't mean there aren't more places like this that sells clothes by weight. So there's a different price for summer and winter clothes. They've got children's clothes and men's and women's clothes. You can see they have handbags. This is a really pretty Benetton dress. It's too short for me, but they let you know that it's a stilo, so you know the rate that you're going to be charged for it. Ooh. This is kind of cute. Kind of like a giant sweatshirt dress. It's very kind of COS. Is that the brand COS? Has that sort of Scandi architectural look, but it's super comfy. Later that evening, we went out for dinner to celebrate the milestone of my getting my permesso di soggiorno, or my residence permit. We went to a nearby agriturismo where there was no menu. The only choice we really needed to make was whether we wanted the Barbera or the Grignolino. I chose the Grignolino because it is my favorite. We were seated right in front of the fireplace, and the food just kept coming. And the decor inside was just very vintage, very rustic and beautiful. And look at this painted ceiling. And here's me trying to be cute while I modeled my 100% secondhand outfit, and I wound up getting upstaged by this guy. Do you like the new seats?